Come gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone.
If your time to you is worth saving, then you'd better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing.
While the line is drawn, the curse is cast. The slowest now will later be fast, as the present now will soon be the past.
The order is rapidly fading, and the first one all will later be lost, for the times they are a-changing. For the times they are a-changing.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road.
And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. So I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear.
Trouble it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions.
Feel the rain on your skin, no one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken.
Graduates, please remain standing, and audience, please rise for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, home of the brave.
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Hi, everyone. My name is Isabel Gill, and I am the student body president. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic on which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce our Executive Director and Principal, Dr. McGee.
As the Executive Director and Principal of Palisades Charter High School, I am overjoyed to welcome you to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2021. After more than a year off campus, I am truly grateful that we're able to gather in person today to celebrate with this very remarkable class. To all of our parents, guardians, grandparents, family members, and friends, we're honored to share your pride today. You and your graduate have experienced unprecedented challenges during the past year. A past year of quarantine and e-learning, and Pali High is thankful for your collaboration, your generous support, and your perseverance, not just this past year, but over the past 4 years to reach this milestone in your graduate's life. I want to acknowledge our dedicated faculty, counselors, and staff for providing their academic expertise, stability, and compassion at all times, but especially during this past year. They all rapidly adapted to new online teaching environments while navigating uncertainties and new challenges, all to ensure that our students were safe, cared for, and continuing to learn. And congratulations to the 10 Pali faculty and staff members who are celebrating with their graduates today. Woohoo! I think that's a record. It's one of the amazing things about our school is that so many people value what happens here at Pali, that they're here, they bring their students here, they bring their children. So I think that says a lot about our school and our school community. So I want to give some special thanks to our operations department. They're the reason this campus looks so beautiful and our everything is set up so lovely today. Yes, they deserve a huge round of applause. Thank you to our Pali staff and our Pali students who are running the tech today. They're amazing. They put this special professional touch on all the things that we do here. I want to thank our senior class sponsor, John Roshaber, the senior class caucus, and the hardworking parent committee who, as soon as they heard we could have in-person activities, jumped into action to make sure this class had some of the memorable events that the previous class was not able to have. So we're so thankful to their efforts for making this possible. And I want to thank our PCHS, again, trustees, some of who are here to my side, and our faculty members who are here today, again, for guiding our school to make sure that we give the best educational opportunities possible for all of our students. So to our guests of honor, the incredible class of 2021, I want to commend you. I want to commend you for your remarkable resilience and adaptability. Two traits that are going to serve you very well as you move forward in life. You have been tested and molded during an unprecedented pandemic and period of social change. You have shown you are strong, you are brave, you are caring. In spite of physical restrictions of the past year, you have courageously shown up. You are here for each other. You are here virtually, intellectually, and when possible, physically. And you've stayed engaged in your school community. You are advocates for compassionate policies and programs to support all students. You stand for equity and social justice. You've fought for human rights, climate concerns, clean energy, and mental health support. All things that have made a tremendous difference in our school and our school environment. You are all leaders and role models. No matter how quiet you think you are, we see you, we know you're there. And again, you have positively impacted your school and your communities. You are uniquely poised to be agents of change for a better future. And we look forward to watching, supporting, and cheering on your progress as you make your marks on the world. So now, let's kick off our program, and it's my great pleasure to introduce a very special guest, Mr. Nick Melvoin, who represents LAUSD Board District 4 and has been a great supporter of our school and all LAUSD public schools. So, Nick.
I love this BYO mic situation here. Hello, Pali graduates, staff, teachers, family, friends, our random onlookers on Temescal. We know this is a hot ticket to get. I'm Nick Melvoin, your proud LA Unified board member, and congratulations not only on graduating high school, but on doing so during one of the most challenging years in our history. It is so great to be here in person with all of you. It's also great to speak to a group and not worry that you're still muted. And speaking of Zoom, it's nice to be looking out at all of you in real life, not just as little boxes on a screen. And I'm reminded of our first day of in-person learning for elementary school in LA Unified a few months ago. I met a kindergartner who had just seen her teacher for the first time, and she looked up at her and said, "Wow, you're so much bigger than I thought." I had to explain to the teacher she was of normal size, but there's nothing normal about the past year that you have all gone through. The trauma, the isolation, the loss, the grief. This isn't anything that you should have to experience, let alone during your senior year of high school. Not only did this year bring us a global health catastrophe, but this crisis dug up and exposed foundational, unhealed wounds in our society as we confronted massive racial and economic inequality. It would have been a great year for you to sit in classrooms, on quads, and in hallways to process and think with friends, teachers, and mentors, to find joy together, to give and get hugs. The worst part of this crisis was that in so many ways, we all had to go at it alone. And somehow, throughout it all, you and your teachers have found a way to make it work, to build community and to learn, even when muted or off screen, at odd hours when you could sneak away from family obligations, in your pajamas at the kitchen table, or perhaps with a younger sibling screaming in your ear. You found ways to connect, even across very imperfect and artificial grids of squares. Public health-wise, things are getting a little better every day, and I hope that continues to be true. But that won't erase the tough deal of the last 15 months, which is why, when I sat down to write these remarks, I thought I was going to tell you that I wish you ease and comfort as you emerge from this crisis. And most certainly, I do wish you health and wellness, friendship and joy. But your generation has been forced to learn early that comfort and ease do not mean that everything is all right. More than graduating classes I've spoken to before you, you have experienced the open and uncomfortable realities that our systems of healthcare, housing, childcare, policing, and economic support are not designed to work for everyone. And only by knowing how unfair things are, having difficult conversations, and taking difficult actions, can we attempt to make things better. So maybe what I wish for you is not simply comfort or a return to the normal ways of doing things. What I wish for you is to continue to show us how to emerge from our boxes, Zoom or otherwise, and break the old way of doing things. I wish you arguments, for they are often convincing. I wish you struggle, for it's the only thing that leads to change. I wish you dissatisfaction, for that is the basis of all change and improvement. I wish you unreasonableness, for all progress depends on your, at times, being unreasonable. I wish you failure, for its repetition is often what we later define as success. I wish you mistakes, for good judgment is usually born from them. And I wish you doubt, for perfect confidence is often misleading. I hope that you will go into the world and meet people unlike yourself, challenge each other, learn ugly histories, question your own assumptions, get awkward, because that's how I think your generation is going to move all of us forward. Not only has Pali prepared you to be excellent engineers, artists, teachers, doctors, and any other career you choose to pursue, but this pandemic, in all of its discomfort, has also prepared you, and your class in particular, to go out and really change our world. So congratulations to the class of 2021. Here's to a better and brighter, but also wonderfully uncomfortable future for all of you and for all of us. Thank you.
Hello, teachers, staff members, administrators, friends, and families watching all over the world and in attendance here today. And of course, to my fellow graduates in the class of 2021, today is the day. Welcome to Palisades Charter High School ceremony of 2021. Oh yeah. Before I start my speech today, I wanted to give a huge thank you to our class advisor, Mr. Roshaber, our senior administrator, Dr. Lee, the ASB leadership advisor, Mr. King, along with the rest of the ASB leadership class, and our ASB Senior Caucus. I also want to thank my mother for her love and sacrifices. My name is Michael Brent IV. and I am the senior class president of the class of 2021. Today, I could not imagine just talking about Pali card cookies, TikTok, and Zoom calls. I know my class is more than that and expect more. These past few years, we have seen the world pass different waves of less than ideal situations. A world that can be seen as less forgiving, insanely polarizing, and filled with egregious new realities. We've gone through many struggles, some we don't talk about and some few know. Yet still through those troubles, we have a class full of students that rode a bus, waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, or taking public transportation to get to this campus. Students struggling with their mental health and still fighting through those battles to make a life that maybe their parents were never able to have. Fighting for change, protesting for justice, taking stances and fighting back. Saying Black Lives Matter, climate change is real, stop Asian hate, and end anti-Semitism, and the list goes on. This pressure only made us stronger. We may have been forced to keep calm and carry on the best we could even before our lives have truly started. Many of us are still finding out who we are as individuals. And that is perfectly fine. Because just by looking at Facebook, most adults still are too. In other words, change is always happening. And the past year has shown that we have the strength to embrace it. So what's next? A new chapter for us all, filled with beautiful stories and memories. Change is the law of life, and those who only look to the past or present are certain to miss the future. These words are from John F. Kennedy, and it's one of my favorite quotes. It's a reminder that constantly we are in action and getting caught up in what did happen and what is happening, that we can miss the opportunities that are presented in front of us. And if you need any proof of this, look at our unique ability to go from 8th graders just 4 years ago to being freshmen just 3 years ago, and today as we move on as former high schoolers. Here at Pali, we know the amazing community and teachers have given their support and their kind words. We have friendships that we know and feel can last forever, even if they're miles away. These friends will stay in our lives and in our hearts. Throughout my time at Pali, I saw a lot of happiness and love from this class. I saw it firsthand on the first day of high school, and I see it here today. I have every reason to believe that it will continue tomorrow and so on. Yes. The biggest message I have for us here today is to never cower away from the issues we face. No matter who it is or who it affects, the scope of damage that hate has no limits. We are the cure and we are the solution. Class of 2021, I am so proud of all of you here today. I know no greater honor than to be your senior class president. I wish nothing but great things for all of you. I would say good luck, but I know you don't need it. From our best days to our worst days, we shall overcome. I truly believe that. Thank you all so much. And now I have the honor to introduce our Salutatorian, Isaac Ethan Hamid.
Thank you, Michael. Hello, everyone. I first would like to welcome you all, and I would like to thank God my mom, my dad, my family, my friends, and all my teachers and role models who have been there for me along the way and have given me this opportunity. As I walked onto the Pali campus today, I passed by the track, something I've done thousands of times before. But this time, I stopped and remembered the hours I spent conditioning for basketball. Then I stopped in front of the flagpole and remembered the picture I took there with my sister on the first day of junior year. Then I passed by the planter by the D building and the stairs where I would hang out every single day. These specific places may seem ordinary to many of you, but after a whole year of not seeing them, they have become extraordinary to me. What I noticed is that since returning to Pali, I'm actually noticing a lot more than I ever had before. Simple things that I used to take for granted now command my attention. Most of all, I'm noticing each and every one of you, and in doing so, I'm taking my time. For most of my high school career, I've always been focused on the next step, the next homework assignment, the next test, the next school break, and ultimately, the college I would attend. But being at home for a year, I realized that always looking for what was next didn't allow me to stop long enough to take in the blessing of the present. I know most graduation speeches talk about looking at the past and considering the future, but too few focus on the importance of where we are here today. My advice is to stay in the moment, but it's not easy to do. When you're in the moment, you're not thinking about what somebody else's opinion of you may be. We've all been wearing masks throughout this pandemic, and we're even wearing them here today. But it's important to see the mask as not just a literal face covering, but a metaphorical one as well. When I first came to Pali, I was conscious of my big smile. I laughed too much, get too excited, and I was scared to share my interests and opinions for fear of being rejected. So I hid some of my exuberance, thinking it would help me fit in. Don't do that. Don't strive to be what somebody else expects of you, but rather what you expect of yourself. Thank you. Stand up for who you are and be kind to other people while you do it. I soon learned that I liked not fitting in. My best qualities were the ones that made me different. As we reach the end of this pandemic, we will all be taking off our masks. I encourage each and every one of you to take off your metaphorical masks as well. You'll breathe easier. Don't hide who you are, because when you do, you can't be present. You can't be in the moment. Be strong, be proud, be yourself, and you will be successful. Thank you very much, and congratulations. It is my pleasure to welcome one of our ASB senior class representatives, Itzel Hernandez.
Thank you, Ethan. Well, today is a great day, the day we all looked forward to. We are grateful to have amazing teachers. We truly learned so much from them that we will always carry on with us. But I want to recognize that there were other people who we also learned a lot from in our high school journeys that I would like to honor today. The first are our families. For many of us, our parents have sacrificed and dedicated so much to allow us to thrive. For first generation students like me, I know that our greatest motivation is to make our parents proud and to show them that their sacrifices have paid off. And for others, I know the importance of extended families and chosen families. Their support and wisdom and hugs and laughs have been what have gotten us through those tough times when we didn't think we can endure another Zoom login. The other group I want to give props to is all of you. I mean, think about it. We have navigated pods and Schoology updates, eating lunch in 25 minutes while cramming for a 6-period test, and oh yeah, a global pandemic. For many of us, one friend that gave us so much guidance was Shane Thomas. He truly shaped me into who I am now and who I want to be in the next chapter of my life. We have all been impacted by the love and kindness that Shane gave us. His smile, his laugh, and his overall presence that brought us all joy. I know that many of us are still struggling with his loss. Please know that the Thomas family would like to congratulate the class of 2021 and thank you all for giving them all the love and support and for always honoring Shane. I know that Shane would like for us to be happy for what he has accomplished with the time he was here. As we sit here at the Stadium by the Sea, we can remember that it is on this field in which he scored 19 goals, a Pali record. This commitment to finding his passion and thriving serves as such a great motivation. He once told me, Itzel, if you want to succeed in life, you have to be consistent. You have to want it so bad that you're tired, but once you know it, it has all paid off. In the words of Shane, if you have that eagerness to meet your goal, don't just meet it, exceed it. Let his words continue to inspire us as we score our own goals in our many future fields. Let us now take a moment of silence to honor Shane's tremendous spirit. Thank you.
I mean, that was a mic drop, so we could do. I'll do that. All right, you've been waiting for this. Good morning, Palisades. So good to say that. So about 100 years ago, I was here in the Stadium by the Sea in my graduation robe with my cap and tassel resting above a head full of hair. Ah, the memories. My favorite part of my graduation ceremony was seeing my friend Maggie, or Miss Nance as you know her, stand up while all of us in choir were singing "We Are the Champions" here on stage. Immediately, the section of students sitting around her followed suit, and soon over half the student body had their hands in the air right before we all stomped into the section of we will rock you. That graduation ceremony, this graduation memory lingers above all others because of the vast collective joy the class of 1990 shared together. Some, 4 or 5 years? Anyway. So I know I speak on behalf of the Pali faculty, staff, and administrators that we are so happy that you, the class of 2021, can also come together with your friends and family to celebrate this momentous occasion. In fact, it was our actions of togetherness that allowed this celebration to happen. From scientists working collectively across the world, to Angelinos in our great city adhering to safety guidelines, to your PCHS family committed to supporting your academic journey. Together, we could triumph. Indeed, we're all in this together, a valuable lesson learned from high school. Or maybe that was High School Musical. But seriously, trust me when I say that your Pali family is smiling so, as Ethan said, exuberantly under our masks. From the bottom of my heart, seeing you all here, oh, I'm getting choked. Seeing you all here together again will be one of my most cherished graduation memories. And with that, with the help of your wow, I'm so excited that you guys can do this. With the help of your rock star counselors, I have reviewed your records and can confirm that you are the champions and that you have all met PCHS graduation requirements. Dr. McGee, it is my privilege and honor to present to you the class of 2021 candidates for graduation.
So, on behalf of Palisades Charter High School Board of Trustees and the state of California, I accept the class of 2021 who've completed the mandated requirements for matriculation. Front row, please stand. We will now begin the class of 2021 roll call. Graduates, when your name is called, please come forward to accept your diploma.
Isabel Gill.
Christina Nicole Littlejohn.
Alexa Simone Hogan.
Vanessa Handy.
Daisy Yesenia Becerra. Taya Simone Jackson.
Matthew Robert Ano.
Brandon Forrest. Chase Freeman.
Amiri Zaki Falls.
Alexis Nicole Pettis. Ashley Nicole Pettis.
Devin Cooper.
Joy Gavilanes. Gabrielle Yvonne Ligon.
Malachi Emery.
Kaylee Marilyn Stewart. Amiel Turkle.
Joshua Adefris.
Kennedy Porter. Tyrin Porter.
Ryan Gregory Mack.
Desi Janae Pickens. Jordan Khalil Washington.
Joseph Quan Elaine Thornton, seal bearer.
Anaya Kiana Nevels. Ayana Nicole Armstrong.
Miles Brame.
Moshe Ross. Jacqueline Marie Law Green.
Chandler Lynette Smith.
Shaheen Sean Maglubi. Alexa Alvarado Severion.
Athena Scribner.
Emma Zuwader. Jarlinge Sophie Marie Jarlinge. Is that twice? Sorry. All right, there we go. Skip. Okay. Maxwell Vargas.
Isabella Bennett.
Molly McFarland. Ava Marie Rogero.
Grant Wilson.
Eliana Feinstein, seal bearer. Renata Feinstein, seal bearer.
Justin Carey Boston.
Emery Joseph Wiener. Kylie Sage Schwartz.
Jalen Brown.
Kalia Celine Martin, seal bearer. Nadia Nicole Armas.
Matthew Dylan King.
Nina Josephina Polishuk. Sam Gugel.
Emily Hopper.
Austin Duquesne. Ivy Scott.
Isaiah Amoni Penn.
Douglas Sheriff. Devonair Skinner.
Kayla Cheyenne Booker.
Jaden Josiah Roberts. Kiara Melissa Camarena.
Hannah Pierre.
Milad Miri. Derock Stone Barker.
Logan Sakai Ricketts.
Aaron Young Yi. Eric Aguilar.
Robin Marie Andrews.
Sophie Grissom. Catherine Recitos.
Eli Nagel.
Wendy Lopez and Joanna Lopez.
Anna Canales Molina.
Mia Mayorga Torres. Tori Howell.
Ruth Osuna Mata, seal bearer.
Gabriela Hekmat Nizos. Nima Mansouri.
Jacob Indefan Navi Vio. Thespian.
Ben Ethan Lorber. Hayden Burr.
Leilani Elizabeth Vizcara.
Anastasio Calista Roberts. Ariel Juliana Swartz, thespian.
Amy Zettino.
Isabella Sibley. Valentina Avancini.
Jasmine Sandoval.
Eleanor Sim, seal bearer. Heather Kuwata, seal bearer.
Alexis Arevalo, seal bearer.
Owen Charles
Rivalo.
Bunn, seal bearer. Alex Zhang. Jared Crystal, seal bearer.
Cherish Valencia Costa.
Ethan Weiss. Chase Plager, seal bearer.
Zoe Alexander.
Kayla Hyempor. Lexi Taylor Buck, seal bearer.
Rayshawn LaRon Ray Jr.
Max Gustav Muck. Bennett Golad.
Isabella Kamara.
Isaias Kobe Alegria, seal bearer.
William Shack, seal bearer.
Paula Hernandez.
Sean Boltansky, seal bearer.
Amber Cruz.
Skyla Saltzman. Scott Hunter.
Jaime Garcia Jr.
Eva Buck.
Celeste Alma Van Dien.
Kate Elizabeth Londo.
Zane Alexander Zafares.
Alex Austin.
Truman Flanagan.
Kyle Basler.
Kainoa Cantor.
Isabel Ford.
Eric Smith Williams.
Hasti Basai.
Tucker Beal.
Lucian Block.
Kyle Santelisis.
Jacob Cox.
Brian Miguel Arden Contreras, seal bearer.
Sophie Powter.
Soma Hayankawawa, thespian.
Sophie Brazier.
Robert Flores.
Sadie Brandt.
Zane Masboudi.
Danielle Obrick. Ava Dalgard.
Jameson David Gallo Stem.
Thomas Cook.
Sebastian Yazdi, seal bearer.
Noah Mirza.
Zenon Olyed Crow, seal bearer.
Aiden Michael Peterson.
Zoe Abigail Contreras.
Chase Grant Gorin.
Kendra Dominguez.
Noah Johann Gunther Mueller.
Zach Davidson, seal bearer.
Zachary William Goldberger.
Dylan Kanoa Robson.
Miles Stein.
Sydney Aaron Holland.
Lucas Childers. Sari Hahn.
Sydney Diaz.
Aaliyah Walker.
Danae Don Massey.
Giacomo Diora Carter.
Madison Rose Lieberman, seal bearer and thespian.
Delecta Diora Carter.
Makani Candy Corrine Getchuru.
Gridley Yermolov Miller.
Madeline Nika Yalali.
Jairo Viegas.
Charlotte Mara Jones.
Pasha Masagie.
Celine Lamb, seal bearer.
Colton Quigley.
Alan Schultz.
Jack Sussman.
Leonardo Toro.
Gil Cohen.
Yali Sternberg, seal bearer.
Michael Erbeline.
Farhad Ashuman.
Dennis Domowski, seal bearer.
Alexander Kazuto Ziff, seal bearer.
Jane Orkant Lovett, thespian.
Charles Thomas Moreno, seal bearer.
Charlie Orchid Lovett.
Hollis Hill III.
Samantha Louise Wallace.
Richard Castro.
Priya Data, seal bearer.
Eric Franco Davila.
Naya Butler.
Giovanni Daniel Osorio Chavez.
Kaylee Kim Park.
Kenneth Bolanos.
Bo Stan List.
Mike Jimenez Lazama.
Sydney Brody.
Danny Morales.
Grace Riley Rappaport.
Carlos Guerrero,
Maximilian Langen,
Jorge Del Valente,
Lindsay Green Lebo,
Jorge Antonio Ramirez,
Kimberly Fernandez Rodriguez,
Henderson Aziel Nicholas,
Mia Cotton,
Corey Romero,
Joy Edwards,
Jake Albert,
Ali Alvarez,
Maria Tompkins,
Natalia Gonzalez,
Makina Nicolette Ababan,
Ashley Michelle Ramos,
Catherine Ariana,
Kimberly Louise,
Chloe Faye Alpin,
Kobe Font,
Lucy Swope Hayes,
Jenna Chudikoff,
Noah Matthew Weissman,
Miranda Shriver,
Tara Dialame,
Christian Guribay,
David Topher,
Lucas Shriver,
Romy Van Roosbrook,
Marco Rodriguez,
William Burgess Merchant Thespian,
Ashlyn Perez Mariquin,
Oliver Ruben Pormusa,
Kevin Denicio Barrios,
Valentina Lucia Solarde,
Sandra Garibay Palacios,
Miles Grafton Mills,
Patrick Henry King,
Maxwell Halen,
Sean Rowe King, Seal Bearer,
Jackson Nettleship,
Jeremy Robert Nelson, Seal Bearer,
Matthew Aaron John,
Emerson Conorel,
Charlotte Constantine, Kagan Barron,
Gary Nodarikoff,
Nora Morlow,
Justin Evan Morgan,
Harun Daoud,
Tate Llewellyn Patrick Thomas,
Samuel Avery Pass,
Cole Farrell,
Alexander David,
Chloe Jean Long,
Davis Michael Amui,
Britton Sterling Grady,
Amuel, Spencer Jacob Hoffman,
Jonathan Smiley,
Oliver Sabin,
Tatum Rodriguez,
Hunter Hammerberg,
Keith Samuels, Eddie Vasquez,
Emmett Aloha Reiner,
Rohan Kiar Butler,
Evan Micah Davis,
Tyler Mose Johnson,
Adam Rackman Amster,
Nathan Sunoda Thespian,
JC Ashlyn Bryant Sealbearer,
Aveen Gleason,
Riley Guthiam Sealbearer,
Robert Anderson,
Dylan Song Sealbearer,
Alexis Ponce Luna.
Estela Mateo.
Eric Palermo. Isabella Guerra.
Adriana Gutierrez.
Atticus Luke Parker.
Ruby Ruth Penalosa.
Claudia Gore, seal bearer.
Rosemary Gay Allred.
Greta Parker.
Nalini Crystal McLean.
Jacqueline Starkman.
Bryce Naimi.
Okay. Melody Tabares.
Ali Kathleen Alfaro.
Jamie Valdivinos.
Sabrina Sandra Moreno Vermont.
Emily Flores.
Nia Sahibi.
Jack Murray.
Jennifer Carolina Hildago.
Pierce Glover.
Diane Marisol Nario.
Cristo Vargas.
Sky Van Starenberg.
Spencer Farkas. Ava Glover.
Max Addison Judah. Jackson Roderick Bell. Olivia Leita. Bradley Pearson Bizet. Blake Pearson Bizet.
Hello. Class of 2021, one last question as a high school senior. Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
Okay, that was amazing. So for our audience and for our people who are in attendance, please be sure as you exit the stadium today that you have all your belongings with you, and recall that the campus is closed, so just again, a safe and orderly exit. And now to our graduates. And finally, class of 2021, as a ceremonial and symbolic gesture to show the crossing over from high school to the next phase of life, please place your right hand on your tassel, and now you can turn from right to left. That was amazing. So beautiful. And now, everyone, a big round of applause for our most recent class graduates, the amazing class of 2021. Okay, and we'll start to exit the stadium now.
Come gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept that soon you'll be drenched to the bone.
If your time to you is worth saving, then you'd better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing.
While the line is drawn, the curse is cast. The slowest now will later be fast, as the present now will soon be the past.
The order is rapidly fading, and the first one all will later be lost, for the times they are a-changing. For the times they are a-changing.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road.
And although this wave is streaming us along, just know you're not alone. So I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be here. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear.
Trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
I am unwritten, can't read my mind, I'm undefined. I'm just beginning, the pen's in my hand, ending unplanned.
Staring at the blank page before you, open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find, reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost